I think we're live. Let me try to put my light on here. See if that helps a little bit in the background here. Okay, day 2 live. 5 minutes beforehand. Let me put this down a little so my background light isn't there. And in my messy bedroom this morning, of course, I think it looks messier on camera than it is in real life, but that's okay. Just getting myself ready. Actually, I might grab myself a crystal real quick this morning. Two of my little crystals here. If anybody's interested, I've chosen these two sort of speckled opposites. I love them. Paired together especially, I think they work really nicely for me to sit with, to give me a wonderful balance. Perhaps this morning that's what we will focus on and look towards, balance and alchemizing things, right? When we have these two opposites, and I've just lost my friend right under my bed. But when we have these two things that, they're so opposite that we create a large gradient for comparison against, right? So sometimes opposites can really help to create and define a whole. And not sometimes, I mean all the time, but sometimes it's harder for us to see that than other times, right? Perhaps this morning when I start my day off, I'll bring into this meditation a little bit of alchemizing, balancing, so that we can start the day off. Hello, if you're joining, thank you so much for joining me. I'm just about to get started at the top of the hour for a 5-minute meditation. Just getting ready and seeing if anyone will arrive. So as I was saying, we will focus on a balance theme for this morning's 5-minute meditation. Looking to bring in harmonious solutions, compatible comparisons, empathetic, and heart-centered understanding, right? I think starting the day off, especially with meditation and so many different practices. I start my day off with meditation, yoga, some breath work, and then usually some sort of visualization meditation as well. And I think that those sort of little steps in the morning really set the table for my day so nicely that I can't imagine starting my day any other way now that I have been in this practice of that probably maybe 8 years or so, I think, that I've really been every single, probably 5 to 6 days out of every week, doing this sort of taking time for myself in the morning. And I felt, such huge changes. Oh, but here we are. Okay, we're at 8 o'clock on the dot, so I'm going to get my alarm here going. And set it for 5 minutes. So let's close our eyes down now. Take a moment to connect with the breath. Just noticing your own breath. taking a moment to take stock with this beautiful idea of balance in the back of our mind. Waking up for the day, checking systems, the alignments within the self. Taking a moment to scan the body, just to notice if there's any physical sensations coming up. If anything feels off balance within physically. Taking notice and breathing into it, making adjustments where they're needed. Perhaps it's a tightness in the neck or chest, upper back or legs. Create easy fluid movements if needed to release any stagnation, stiffness, any uncomfortability. Bringing the body back to a balance of pleasant ease. Now checking in with the mind, the thought world, those electric sensations and pulsations throughout yourself. Notice if you feel anything off balance here. And breathe into it, creating more space, guiding that energy to flow freely. Maybe you see it like plumbing or swirling air, water. Let the breath help you to ease any clogs, any stuck places, any stuck thoughts or emotions. And finally, let's check in with the spirit and just notice and breathe some balance, momentum, invigoration into the spirit. A wonderful sense of alignment. See all three coming together beautifully, balanced. And our timer tells us it's just the time. Take as long as you need to enjoy that balancing sensation. Come back to this practice if you need longer on any of those layers. This is meant to just be an introduction, a getting going, a rekindling, or like a good morning hello for me, because I do these practices a lot. But if you're new to that, or you're new to the idea of having these three layers, and you're new to my channel, I have a whole series on those 50 channels, 50 videos or something on all the different workings of the layers within us and those bosses. So you can check my channel out throughout the day or any day, really, if you're interested, if you have free time in the future. Um, but thank you so much for joining me here this morning for a beautiful 5 minute meditation. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope I'll see you later in the day. Or I'm sure I'll catch you in the astral at some point throughout these days in the weeks to come here through August while I go through this beautiful summer boot camp 5-on-5 practice. Thank you so much for joining me this morning and have a beautiful day. And I'll see you next time.